Hey everyone, in this video, I'm going to go over how to set up a query for a redirect URL in your success message. This feature can be used in a variety of different ways, and with this example, I will show you how to set up your lookup table, your query, and your form for when a user selects a drop-down option, it will redirect to a specific URL based on the lookup table. This is going to be a few steps, so please feel free to pause and go back to the video if you get lost. So let's get started. First, let's start off by adding our lookup table. We will go to the side menu and click on Lookup Tables. From here, we can add in our lookup table. We will click on the Import button, and then we will drag out our Excel file into the box. And then it will show how many rows and columns we have, and then we can click on Import. Then we see our lookup table has been added, and next we will want to go into Manage Queries in the side menu to create a new query. Okay, so we will create a new query, and we will name the query and then we will select the table that goes with it. And then we will add in our query instructions. For the query instructions, we will type in the word select, then put in the field, which in our example will be website from our table, from, all in caps, then a quotation mark, the lookup table name, end quotation mark, where in all caps, the field, and in our case is services, and then equals hashtag constraint, hashtag. I know this can be a little confusing, so I will leave the example here on the screen to follow. The last thing to get all this information in motion is to click or enable the redirect URL processing button, and then we can click on save. So now we will create the form to go along with all this. Let's create a new form, and we will have first name, last name, email, and a drop-down for this form example. We will click on the drop-down, and move over to the drop-down options. From here we can select Populate selection from a lookup table. Then we will select the lookup table and the values, and then we can click Apply. For this example, we will have the user select on which service they are interested in, and based on that, the form will pull up the links associated to that service. So for example, if the user clicked on Interested in Forms, after they submit their form, they will get redirected to the Indition Forms landing page. So after we have our lookup table, the query, and then the form built, we will need to go into the After Submissions tab, and then from there we can double click on Success Message and or Redirect. Then we can update our message to whatever we like, and then we will need to select Redirect to URL. Then under that, we will need to select redirect URL with query and select our options. And just to be safe, we can add in a default redirect URL. And then we have the redirect delay, which would be how many seconds awaits after the form is submitted to redirect you to the proper URL. If you want users to read your success message, I would recommend anywhere from 4 to 5 seconds. But if you don't really mind and you just want them to be immediately sent to the new page, then just have it be 1 second and click on save. Okay, so now we can test this out. Now go to the forms preview and just fill out the form. Then we will select the service we're interested in, click on submit, and you can see that redirects us to that specific landing page. And that about wraps it up. I know this is a bit of a long process, but this is just one of the many different scenarios you can use for the redirect URL to query feature. Thanks again for watching the video, and if you found it useful, please leave a like, and don't forget to subscribe to know when a new video drops. Thanks again, and we'll see you in the next one.